Welcome to the gardener's way of feeding the soil, where nothing goes to waste, and every peel, leaf, or ash has a purpose. In this video, we'll walk you through 12 tried and true fertilizer methods that real gardeners use to keep their plants healthy and harvests abundant. You won't need any fancy products or store-bought chemicals, just simple ingredients like kitchen scraps, old plant parts, and natural minerals you already have at home. Let's get started and turn your home waste into thriving, vibrant gardens. Number 1. Combo of boiled potatoes and compost. What if you could turn something as simple as boiled potatoes into a powerful growth booster for your plants? Believe it or not, this humble kitchen ingredient, combined with nutrient-rich compost, creates an organic fertilizer that builds healthy soil, feeds beneficial microbes, and delivers essential nutrients directly to your plants. Start by boiling 3-4 medium-sized potatoes until soft. Then let them cool completely. Add a handful of sea salt to the mixture for a natural mineral boost. Salt adds magnesium, potassium, and calcium, all essential for plant vitality. Combine the cooled potatoes with an equal amount of nutrient-rich compost, and add a small stone or weight inside the bundle to keep it submerged. Drop this pouch into 3 liters of non-chlorinated water. Rainwater's ideal, but tap water that's been left uncovered for 24 hours works too. Cover the container loosely and store it in a shaded spot for about a week to ferment. Stir occasionally to encourage microbial activity. After 7 days, remove the pouch and dilute the liquid 1.10 with water before use. This fertilizer nourishes your soil, strengthens plant roots, and encourages healthy growth using entirely natural ingredients you already have at home. No. 2. Blended vegetable scrap fertilizer. Blended vegetable scrap fertilizer transforms kitchen waste into a fast-acting liquid feed that's ideal for all types of plants. Collect scraps such as carrot tops, cabbage leaves, and other non-oily, non-salted vegetable parts. Chop them into small pieces. And blend with water to form a thick slurry. Adding a handful of garden soil or compost introduces helpful microbes to aid decomposition. After blending, allow the mixture to ferment for 3 to 7 days in a loosely covered container, stirring daily to activate microbial activity. As it ferments, the mixture breaks down into a nutrient-dense liquid full of nitrogen, potassium, and trace minerals essential for plant growth. Once ready, you can use the slurry around plant bases or dilute it for a gentler application, especially on young or sensitive plants. This fertilizer promotes healthy leaf and root development, strengthens plant cells, and encourages resilience against pests and diseases. It's particularly effective for heavy feeders like tomatoes, corn, and squash. By recycling your kitchen waste, you reduce landfill contributions and support a closed-loop nutrient cycle in your garden. The method is easy, budget-friendly, and integrates seamlessly into a regular gardening routine. Over time, you'll notice your plants becoming greener, more vigorous, and more productive. No. 3. Fruit Peel Liquid Fertilizer. Fruit peel liquid fertilizer utilizes banana, citrus, and other fruit peels that are normally discarded after eating. These peels are rich in potassium, calcium, and phosphorus, nutrients that plants need to grow strong roots, flowers, and fruits. To make this fertilizer, chop the peels into small pieces. And mix them in a container with water and a handful of garden soil or compost. Let the mixture ferment in a warm spot for 7 to 10 days, stirring occasionally. The beneficial microbes in the soil help break down the sugars and fibers in the peels, converting them into a form that plants can easily absorb. After fermentation, strain the liquid and dilute it with water in a 1.5 or 1.10 ratio before use. You can apply it directly to the soil or spray it on leaves. This liquid is especially effective during flowering and fruiting stages, providing an organic alternative to chemical boosters. Regular use can lead to healthier blossoms, bigger fruits, and more flavorful harvests. It also reduces waste and adds value to everyday kitchen scraps. If you're growing fruiting plants like tomatoes, peppers, or melons, this fertilizer can significantly enhance their productivity. It's an easy and eco-friendly addition to any natural gardening regimen. No. 4. Potato Plant Residue Fertilizer. Potato plant residue fertilizer is a clever way to reuse the above-ground parts of potato plants after harvesting. Once you've collected the tubers, gather the leftover stems and leaves. making sure to discard any diseased or insect-infested material. Chop the clean parts into small pieces and use them in two possible ways. First, you can spread them across garden beds. And top them with neem cake powder. And a layer of compost or aged manure. This encourages rapid decomposition while enriching the soil with organic matter and pest-repelling compounds. Water the area well, and within 3 to 4 weeks, the material will break down into a nutrient-rich mulch. The second method involves turning the plant parts into a liquid fertilizer. Place the chopped residue into a bucket of rainwater or dechlorinated tap water. Add compost or manure, and let it ferment for a week. Stir daily and loosely cover the container to allow gases to escape. After fermentation, dilute the liquid 1.10 and use it to water your plants. This fertilizer delivers a balanced nutrient profile and helps revitalize tired soil while promoting root development and pest resistance. It's a sustainable practice that transforms garden waste into a valuable resource for future crops. No. 5. Seaweed liquid fertilizer. Seaweed liquid fertilizer is a powerful natural product derived from marine algae and is especially rich in micronutrients, plant hormones, and growth stimulants. While you can make it from fresh seaweed, many gardeners opt for store-bought seaweed extract for convenience. To use it, dilute about 50 ml of the concentrate in 5 liters of water. And apply it directly to the soil around plants or as a foliar spray. Seaweed is packed with trace minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, as well as natural hormones that promote cell division, root growth, and flower formation. It's especially beneficial during periods of transplanting, flowering, or fruiting, when plants demand extra energy and nutrients. Foliar application allows for quick absorption through the leaves, helping plants recover from stress or environmental damage. No. 6. Tomato plant parts fertilizer. Tomato plant parts, such as pruned suckers, lower leaves, and unneeded seedlings, are often discarded during routine plant maintenance, but they can be turned into a highly effective organic fertilizer. To do this, collect healthy plant trimmings and place them in a bucket filled with non-chlorinated water. Let the mixture ferment for 1 to 2 weeks in a shaded location, stirring occasionally to ensure even breakdown of the material. As the plant matter decomposes, it releases nutrients like nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus into the water, creating a balanced fertilizer tailored to tomato plant needs. After fermentation, strain the liquid and dilute it in a 1:10 ratio before applying it to the base of your plants. This solution can also be used on other vegetable crops that benefit from similar nutrients. By recycling parts of the plant itself, you reduce waste and close the nutrient loop within your garden. This practice strengthens tomato plants, encourages fruit production, and supports healthier, disease-resistant growth. The process is simple, cost-free, and highly sustainable, making it a great way for gardeners to support their crops without relying on synthetic fertilizers. Over time, you'll notice stronger stems, deeper green leaves, and more robust yields. No. 7. Wood ash fertilizer for garlic and onion. Wood ash fertilizer is a mineral-rich amendment especially suited for bulb crops like garlic and onions. After burning untreated dry wood, such as twigs, branches, or pruned limbs, the cooled ash contains potassium, calcium, and magnesium, all essential for strong root and bulb development. Once cooled, the ash can be sprinkled directly around the base of plants to enrich the soil or used to dust leaves as a natural insect deterrent. For a liquid version, mix about half a kilogram of ash into 10 to 15 liters of water and stir well. Let the mixture settle for a few hours or overnight before applying it as a soil drench. The nutrients are quickly absorbed, helping the plants grow firm, flavorful bulbs. Wood ash also helps neutralize acidic soil, making nutrients more available to plants. However, it should be used in moderation, as excessive ash can overly raise soil pH. Regular but limited application improves soil fertility, strengthens plant cell walls, and enhances resistance to pests and disease. For gardeners seeking a simple chemical-free fertilizer that recycles natural materials, wood ash is an excellent and easily accessible choice. No. 8. Vegetable harvest leaves fertilizer. Every time we harvest vegetables, we end up with piles of leaves, peels, and scraps. That usually go to waste. But those parts are full of nutrients and can be turned into powerful liquid fertilizer with just a bit of effort. Instead of tossing them or waiting months for compost, we can ferment them into a nutrient-rich tonic that plants love. All you need is a 5-gallon bucket, chopped vegetable scraps, a bit of compost or manure, and some non-chlorinated water. Rainwater works best. Start by layering the scraps and compost in the bucket. Then top it all off with water until fully covered. Stir it well. Loosely cover the bucket and let it sit for about a week. During this time, beneficial microbes break down the material and release nutrients into the liquid. After 7 days, strain or leave the mixture as is and dilute it at a 1:10 ratio with water. This gentle natural fertilizer can be poured directly at the base of your plants, where it feeds the roots and improves soil life. It's perfect for veggies, flowers, or even fruit trees during their growing phase. Not only does it promote stronger, more resilient growth, but it also helps reduce garden waste in a meaningful way. Give this method a try and watch your garden flourish with the help of nothing more than your kitchen leftovers. Biochar-based fertilizer. Biochar-based fertilizer is created by first charging biochar with nutrients so that it becomes an effective slow-release soil amendment. Biochar itself is made by burning organic material like wood or crop waste in a low oxygen environment. Producing a porous charcoal-like substance. However, raw biochar can absorb nutrients from the soil instead of supplying them. So it needs to be charged before application. This is done by soaking the biochar in compost tea or diluted manure tea for at least a week, allowing it to absorb beneficial microbes and nutrients. Stirring the mixture occasionally ensures even saturation. Once ready, the nutrient-rich biochar can be mixed directly into garden soil or planting beds. It enhances soil structure, improves water retention, and boosts microbial life, making it especially useful for sandy or depleted soils. Over time, it supports better root growth and plant development, reducing the need for repeated fertilization. In addition to feeding plants, biochar also helps sequester carbon in the soil, contributing to climate-friendly gardening. When applied regularly, it strengthens plant immunity, supports drought resistance, and improves overall productivity. This method is a perfect example of how waste materials can be transformed into a sustainable gardening solution. Number 10. Banana peels juice. Banana peels are often discarded, but they are actually a powerhouse of nutrients like potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and nitrogen. These nutrients are especially important for fruiting plants such as tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers. To make a simple banana peel juice fertilizer, chop the peels into small pieces to help release nutrients faster. Place them in a 5-gallon bucket filled with warm water. And allow the mixture to sit for 2 to 3 days. Stir it occasionally during this time to help the water absorb as much nutrition as possible. After steeping, strain out the solid pieces to get a rich brownish tea-like liquid. Dilute the banana peel juice with water before applying it to your plants. This tea can be poured directly into the soil or used as a foliar spray by filtering it through cheesecloth and spraying it on leaves. Apply once or twice a month for best results. The potassium in banana peels helps regulate water and nutrient transport in plants. While phosphorus promotes strong roots and nitrogen supports lush foliage. This simple method saves waste and gives your plants a natural, effective boost. Number 11. Fish head burying. Fish head burying is an age-old method to enrich soil and grow strong, healthy plants without synthetic fertilizers. Rich in nitrogen, phosphorus, and trace elements, fish parts break down slowly and feed plants over weeks and months. Start by collecting fish heads from your kitchen or local fish market. Dig holes or trenches in your garden bed before planting. Then, place a fish head at the bottom of each hole. Cover it with a thick layer of soil to prevent pests or odors. Add a layer of compost or decomposed manure on top to increase nutrients and encourage microbial life. As the fish decomposes, its nutrients are gradually released into the surrounding soil, feeding your crops naturally. This method supports deep root development and increases soil fertility long-term. Fish parts also attract beneficial microbes and earthworms, improving the overall soil ecosystem. Use this method for heavy feeding crops like corn, squash, or tomatoes. Over time, your garden beds will become richer, more fertile, and better able to support abundant, healthy plant growth. Number 12. Combo of brown sugar and banana peels. Combining banana peels and brown sugar is a brilliant way to create a fermented liquid fertilizer that's packed with easily available nutrients. Slice overripe bananas or use peels and layer them in a container with brown sugar or molasses. The sugar draws out moisture and begins fermentation, which breaks down the organic material into a liquid rich in potassium and simple sugars. Seal the container and store it in a cool, dark place for about 2 weeks, stirring occasionally to aid the breakdown process. When the fermentation is complete, strain the liquid to separate any solids and store the concentrate. Before applying it to your garden, dilute it by mixing half a liter of this banana sugar extract with 5 gallons of water. This creates about 15 liters of potent natural fertilizer that can be used around flowering plants, fruit trees, or vegetable beds. The potassium in bananas strengthens stems and enhances fruiting, while fermentation increases nutrient absorption. This method is a smart, sustainable way to reuse organic waste and promote thriving, resilient plants without synthetic chemicals. These 12 natural fertilizer techniques show just how much power lies in everyday waste, whether it's kitchen scraps, fruit peels, seaweed, wood ash, or even leftover plant parts. Each method offers a simple and effective way to feed your garden without relying on chemicals. They're easy to prepare, rich in nutrients, and perfect for anyone who wants to grow healthy plants while caring for the environment. By turning waste into nourishment, you're not just improving your soil, you're building a sustainable garden from the ground up. If you enjoyed these methods and found the video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot and helps us continue bringing you more natural gardening tips and solutions.